So hey y'all, I'm back with another video. So tonight's video is yet again another Chioma Chats video, Twitter Talks edition. This is my new series where I talk about things outside of celebrity drama or social issues and completely focused on random trending topics on Twitter. Honestly, this is probably going to be Twitter Talks / TikTok Talks, which is so difficult for me to say, but all of these stories are either going viral on Twitter or TikTok. So today's story deals with a TikTok fitness influencer who is going viral for posting a video at the gym where she's wearing pretty much next to nothing. Now, I saw this all over Twitter, and the comments basically are debating whether or not certain women's gym wear can be deemed appropriate to wear to the gym. Now, I did an unpopular opinions video, I think earlier this year, if not at the end of last year, and I spoke about how women go to the gym and wear things that are very revealing, and I don't think it's necessarily for the sake of comfortable athletic wear. I feel like as someone who frequents the gym regularly, I have a first-hand account of how many outfits that I see that I know aren't being worn just because you think it's cute or it's the best thing to wear to the gym. A lot of the outfits that I see at the gym are now very revealing. Now, I grew up a competitive cheerleader, so when we had our practices, we wore sports bras, we wore spandex, or what we like to call Spanx. Most of our athletic wear was essentially revealing, and I think for movement and athleticism, wearing form-fitting clothing does work the best because when you're doing rapid movement and you're working your body out in different positions, you want something to hug your body and not snag while you're moving. So I'm here for women wearing these tighter compression garments because I grew up doing a sport that's what we wore, and I never thought twice about it because I felt like if you actually participate in sports or you're actually very active, you will see it's more comfortable to wear form-fitting leggings and maybe a compression tank top or sports bra with some shorts versus wearing a baggy t-shirt and baggy sweatpants. Now, do I think that lately the clothing has become way too tight and purposely made to accentuate your features? Of course. Do y'all remember a few years ago the workout leggings that all the ladies were raving about? Basically, they had these little holes, or I guess you can say little dents in them around the leggings, and then the inseam at the back of the leggings were made so that the fabric kind of folded into the booty crack, which gave them the illusion that your butt was more defined and sculpted. And if you were a little bit of a big booty Judy like myself, it really did show. And I feel like people started calling these the Instagram thought leggings because literally all it would do was show your butt, emphasize your butt, and literally drive attention there. So I think I have like 2 pairs of these. One of them I don't wear because they just really aren't comfortable with there being extra fabric specifically placed to line your butt crack. And then the other one I have is actually better because there's heavier lining, but I don't really grab for these because I don't think they're as comfortable as wearing regular leggings to the gym. Nonetheless, this young lady named K-Gram Fitness has a TikTok account where she showcases a lot of her fitness tips and some of her goals. And she's going viral because she wore spandex shorts to the gym that basically look like boy shorts underwear. And in this video, you can see that she legitimately has her entire butt showing. Her cheeks are hanging out and you can tell she's soaking up all the attention. So this caused a major debate on Twitter. And in my personal opinion, do I think she's doing this strictly for attention? Absolutely. Do I think the shorts are very inappropriate to wear to the gym? Absolutely. Do I think that she should cover up? Absolutely. Now, I know what y'all are gonna say. How dare I as a woman tell another woman that she needs to cover up her body? We should let women express themselves. Women should be able to wear what we want without being judged. But once you guys leave out of that delusional la la land, you have to remember that there are actually some people who can view this for what it is, which is attention seeking. She could have worn any other types of shorts that maybe were even just 2 inches longer and get the point across. But she decided to expose herself in a public gym, bent over, and basically showed herself in a very distasteful way. Now, y'all already know how I feel about women going out their way to exploit themselves sexually. If you've been watching me long enough, you're probably tired of me saying it, but I hope y'all understand why I'm beating this dead horse that really isn't dead. Because the influence of what we see in the media causes us regular, everyday women to either visualize this even when we don't want to, or in worst case scenarios, view this, think it's appropriate because all of our favorite people are doing it, and then emulate what is being done in spaces where it's completely inappropriate. I mean, I don't think the girl K-Gram Fitness, I don't think she'd be doing this if Ice Spice wasn't bent over in her poses on her album cover, or if it wasn't cool to have your booty cheeks hanging out of your Daisy Dukes in public. Women are wearing next to nothing and trying to make it be deemed as normal, and then we see normal people acting as if it's normal. My personal opinion, I just think there's a time and place for everything. I can't condemn sexuality at a strip club or at a brothel, just being real, but at the gym where there's all types of different people there, I do think it's off-putting to go to the gym and honestly force people to look. And then then you get the people that say, I go to the gym to focus on my workouts. I don't care what people wear. Nobody should be looking at that. But you're being dishonest. If somebody walks by you in a bright neon green mohawk that is spiked and has hella tattoos all over their face, you're going to look, because guess what? That's considered abnormal. So if somebody walks by with pretty much their butt hanging out in a space where you're not supposed to be nude, you're going to look, because for the time and the place, it isn't normal. I don't know what's gotten into some women and why we are so quick to defend this image. I want a prime example of when sexual exploitation, nudity, raunchy behavior. Give me an example as to when this has served a benefit for women overall. Because we always talk about how being able to own our sexuality is taking back our power. And it's like, I agree with that like 50%, but I also see the other side of it as playing directly into the male gaze. So if your whole argument is women are taking ownership of our image, but at the same time you're wearing next to nothing, who is really winning? Do you think you're winning, or do you think it's the men or the pervs or even the little 16-year-old boys who are trying to find something to get off with? Just being real. I could care less what a girl wears to the gym, but I do think it's fair to also point out that whatever you choose to wear is going to draw attention whether you like it or not. And if you chose to accentuate that aspect of your body in that way, where we can see skin, it's not like we're looking at this through leggings. That's completely different, but we're looking at bare skin in action. She's bending over. We are like threads away from seeing a different kind of show. What do you expect people to think? I'm not trying to be mean when I say this, but whole culture being mixed in with every other industry is tainting a lot of stuff. There's nothing wrong with looking cute at the gym. And yes, there will be some of you who say that this doesn't bother you because you don't care what another woman does. It doesn't affect you, but it actually does. That deflection is why it gets worse and why women are becoming more objectified by the day. Also, I think it's even more disturbing that her poom poom sweat gets to glide across the seats that other people will use just because women are allowed to be freaks in public. I also think it's insane that people think a man shouldn't look at me even though I'm almost naked in public. Like, girl, be for real. Even women are going to look. People objectify themselves and then get upset when they're objectified and try to dictate which direction someone's eyes and attention should be going to. No, beloved, you wanted attention and you got it. So just going over some of the tweets that I saw, this all came from a user called @RealKhalilU. He said, should gyms start having dress codes? So someone then says, why are the conversations of gym and dress code never up when it's men? They are always shirtless and that's semi-nudity already. Someone else said, yes, this person is practically naked and now others must share equipment covered with her lower booty juices with her. Another person said, women dressed like this shouldn't be allowed in gyms or anywhere outside. This is disgusting. These cockroaches get away with many things. Another person said, this is absolutely insane and y'all need locking up for this indecent exposure. Why is this necessary? And if a man looks at you, you will try to end his whole career. Also, this is unsanitary as hell, bro. What? Another person said, nudity is very important to women and I don't know why. I'd feel utterly unclothed with trousers and no boxers. Showing my butt cheeks in public will make me very uncomfortable. I feel this is more about obsession with getting attention than anything else. It is a self-esteem issue. Another person said wearing this to the gym is wild, and someone said make gyms gender restricted like bathrooms and I bet they don't dress the same. Another person said most definitely, gyms should be treated like the workplace. Hey, now you have people from different religions and backgrounds, etc., staring at booty cheeks and camel toes feeling uncomfy. It's very inconsiderate of others. Someone else said, how much of a loser do you have to be to see booty and be like, cover it, cover it? Another person said, dress codes are literally so dumb because why do you care what I wear on my body? Another individual said, do you know how dirty you gotta be to allow your skin to touch gym tools? And then someone said, we know why people wear what they do, but you also don't have to look/pay attention. I don't care what a person got on in the gym because I'm trying to get bigger and stronger, LOL. Someone else said, it's high time. The need to look sexy with skimpy wear is just silly. Can't be wiping off vagina discharge from the bench with my towel. Someone else said, I'm sorry, but it's public indecency. If you want to have your booty out so bad, go to the beach. There's a time and place. People these days have no shame. And then lastly, someone said, this is extremely disgusting and loss of self-respect for one's body. If this isn't attention seeking, then why not go to the gym totally naked? It's my body bullcrap. Let women dress any way they want, nonsense. Gyms need to have dress code. So for me personally, it's getting increasingly hard to support this movement for women because it's in times and places where it doesn't belong and no one wants to use discernment to understand that. I like sexiness. I actually love it. I like to show off my body too, especially because I have earned my gains in the gym, so I get it. But there is a line and it's been crossed, tossed, and Randy Mossed. So let's call a spade a spade. She wanted people to look. We looked, we saw, and we're not going for this, sis. I feel like she has to have some decency or accept the type of attention you're gonna garner and hope you're ready for what this comes with. So this has been Twitter Talks. Let me know what y'all think about this topic and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.